My son, my daughter, listen to my voice now. Do not be distracted by the noises of this world. I, the Lord your God, the one who formed you in the womb, the one who knows every hair on your head, today I come to speak with you. You are not here by chance. I am the I am. I am he who was, who is, and who is to come. And though the earth trembles, though the mountains throw themselves into the heart of the sea, though men despair and nations shake, my voice remains firm like thunder that tears through the heavens and shakes the foundations of the soul. You have heard many cries, cries of fear, cries of war, cries of confusion, cries of human opinions. But today I invite you to silence all of that, because the time has come to hear the purest, truest, most eternal sound, my voice. The world is saturated with noise. Every screen you turn on shows you new chaos. The news frightens you, social media distracts you, voices mix and confuse you. But I, the Lord, do not change. My spirit still speaks, my love still seeks you. My word is still alive and effective, sharper than any double-edged sword. I am God, and today I come to remind you who I am and who you are in me. Daughter, son, listen. You were not created to live in panic, but to walk in the peace that surpasses all understanding. This is the time to wake up. Behold, I call you by name. I have not come to condemn you, I have come to awaken you, because I love you with an everlasting love. And even though the whole world says otherwise, my word remains. Heaven and earth will pass away, but what I speak will remain forever. So now lift your eyes, open the ears of your spirit, and listen to what your Father is telling you today. Even if everything seems to crumble, even if chaos tries to swallow you, my voice still calls your name. Just like in the days of Elijah, when the thunder roared, the wind blew fiercely, and the earth trembled, but the Lord was not in them. Today too I speak, not in the uproar, but in the whisper, in the quiet of your room, in the moment when tears fall unseen. There I am. Do not ignore the whisper of my voice, because in it your soul finds rest. The world offers you 1,000 distractions, but no healing. The world shows you 1,000 paths, but none lead to life. I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life. There is a war happening, not just among nations, but within hearts. A war between flesh and spirit, between light and darkness, between truth and lies. Many are weary, many are lost. Many are following voices that seem good on the outside, but inside they are whitewashed tombs. And I, the Lord, with eyes like flames of fire, come today with my word as a sword, to separate what is mine from what is profane. Your mind is full, your heart is burdened, but today, if you hear my voice, do not harden your heart. I have promises for you, promises of peace, promises of healing, promises of restoration, promises that have not been cancelled by the mistakes you made, because my mercy is greater than your guilt. Just as I did with Peter, who denied me but was later restored, I also lift you up. Just as I did with David, who failed but was after my own heart, I also embrace you. My child, do not fear tomorrow. Do not fear the decrees of men. Do not fear what the newspapers say. Do not fear the noise of the internet. The only true fear is the fear of the Lord, the fear that brings wisdom, that opens the eyes, that frees from confusion, because whoever walks with me does not walk in darkness, but has the light of life. Listen, I am the same who parted the Red Sea, the same who shut the mouths of lions, the same who calmed the storm with a single word. And that same God is with you. In your car, in your house, in your workplace, wherever you set your foot, I am there with you, because I said, I will never leave you, I will never forsake you. Now answer me, where have you set your eyes? On the news, on comments, on comparisons, or on my word? Have you allowed the world's cries to drown out the sweetness of my voice? How many times have I called you in the early morning? How many times have I touched your heart through a song, through a sermon, through a sudden memory? I speak to you more often than you realize, but your ears are filled with the world's noise. Today is a time of decision. Today is a day to align your heart with mine. Today is a time to tear down silent idols, those that no one sees but take the throne of your heart. It may be fear, it may be money, it may be people's approval, but the throne is mine. I created you to walk in freedom, not in emotional prisons. I formed you to walk with your head held high, not with a heart weighed down by shame. So, my son, my daughter, return to me. There is still time. There is still grace. There is still life. No matter how far you have gone, no matter how many times you have strayed, my mercy has no limits. It reaches you where human feet cannot. It covers you where others' words have wounded you. I am the God who runs to meet you. like the father of the prodigal son, with arms outstretched, with a heart torn open by love. It is not too late. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. The doors I open, no one can close. And if I have promised, who can stop it? The future I have prepared for you is beyond what you can imagine, higher, holier, fuller. But to see it, you must trust. You must stop. You must silence. You must learn to recognize my voice, because it still echoes, it still whispers, like a sheep that recognizes the shepherd, like a child who knows the Father's voice in the crowd. Hear me, I am with you in every unseen battle, in every tear you cannot explain, in every emptiness that screams in silence. There I am, I have never left. And though you see no way out, I am the way. Though you do not understand, I am wisdom. Though everything fails, I am faithful. My faithfulness does not depend on your consistency. My love is not conditioned by your performance. I loved you first. I love you now. I will love you until the end. And now what will you do? Will you return to the world's noise, or will you rest in my voice? That decision no one can make for you. It is between you and me. And even if you hesitate, even if you are afraid, even if you are weak, if you take one step toward me, I will run to meet you. I leave you with this question, not as judgment, but as a calling. Because I'm at the door, and I knock with persistence, and I knock with patience, and I knock with hope. If you hear my voice and open the door, I will enter and dine with you. I do not invade, I invite. I do not force, I draw you with cords of love. Let your heart burn with this word. Let your spiritual ears open. Let your soul awaken. The time is now, the hour is this. Come back, because I am your Father, and I have never stopped waiting for you. My child, you have heard my voice, and I know it has stirred your heart, but now I ask you, what will you do with what I have spoken? Will you let these words drift away like a passing breeze, or will you take them and let them transform the very core of your being? I do not speak to you to inspire you for a moment. I speak to you so that your life may change, so that you may rise, so that you may walk in the fullness for which I created you. You say you want to follow me, but I see the weight you still carry, the burdens of yesterday, the wounds you have hidden, the fears you have refused to confront. I see the moments when you smile on the outside but tremble on the inside. You tell yourself that time will heal, but time does not heal, only my presence does. Only my hands can reach into the places no one sees and make you whole again. You do not struggle alone. I have seen the silent battles you fight in your mind, the restless nights, the thoughts that torment you. You wonder if I am truly near, if I truly see, if I truly care. But I tell you now, I've never been closer. I've never turned my eyes away. Even when you feel forgotten, I'm working in ways you cannot yet perceive. Do you know why I call you so persistently? Because I know what is ahead. I see the traps the enemy has set for you, the distractions designed to pull you away, the compromises that seem small but will cost you greatly. I call you now, so that when the storm comes, you will not be swept away. I call you now because I am preparing you, strengthening you, building you into one who will not be shaken. Do not be deceived. What fills your heart today will shape your tomorrow. If you continue to feed on the voices of this world, they will drown out my whisper. If you continue to build your life on unstable ground, it will not stand when the winds rise. But if you plant yourself in my truth, if you anchor yourself in my presence, you will not only stand, you will thrive. You have asked me for direction, but you must understand something. My guidance does not always come in the way you expect. You want clear answers, instant solutions, a path free of obstacles. But my ways are higher. Sometimes I lead you through seasons of waiting, not to withhold from you, but to prepare you. Sometimes I remove what you cling to, not to harm you, but to free you. Will you trust me, even when you do not understand? Many say they follow me, but few are willing to walk where I lead. It is easy to seek my blessings, but will you seek my presence? It is easy to worship when things are well, but will you worship when the night is dark? It is easy to speak of faith, but will you live it when obedience costs you something? I am calling for those who will not just hear my words, but will live by them. You have been looking for a sign, but I've already been speaking. Every time you felt a stirring in your spirit, that was me. Every time conviction tugged at your heart, that was my hand. Every time a door closed unexpectedly, that was my protection. Stop waiting for another confirmation. I am already leading you. Now it is time to act. What is it that you fear losing? Is it comfort, reputation, security? Let me remind you, nothing you surrender to me is ever truly lost. What you place in my hands, I restore. What you release for my sake, I multiply. I am not calling you to lack. I am calling you to abundance, an abundance not measured by this world, but by the richness of my presence, the depth of my peace, the fulfillment of walking in your true purpose. You see obstacles, but I see opportunities. You see impossibilities, but I see miracles waiting to unfold. Do not limit me to human understanding. The same power that breathed the stars into existence is at work in you. The same hands that shaped creation are shaping your future. What you call difficult, I call possible. What you call broken, I call redeemable. Do not settle for less than what I have for you. The enemy will try to convince you to compromise, to take shortcuts, to accept a version of life that is far beneath what I designed for you. But I have called you higher. I have set you apart. I have placed within you gifts that are meant to shine, not to be buried beneath doubt and distraction. You are not here to simply survive, you are here to make a difference. There are lives connected to yours, people who will encounter me because of your obedience. Every time you say yes to me, every time you choose faith over fear, every time you walk in love when it is difficult, you are shifting destinies. Do not underestimate what I can do through a heart that is fully surrendered. I know there are things you do not understand. I know there are prayers that seem unanswered. But I ask you, will you trust me even when you cannot see? Will you believe that I am good even when the road is unclear? My child, I have never failed, and I will not start now. What I have spoken will come to pass in my time, in my way, for my glory. Lift your eyes. Stop dwelling on what is behind you and start looking at what I am setting before you. I'm not calling you backward. I'm calling you forward. The past may have shaped you, but it does not define you. Your identity is not in your failures, not in your wounds, not in your mistakes. Your identity is in me, and I say that you are chosen, you are loved, you are mine. Do not let your heart grow dull. Do not let complacency creep in. Passion for me is not meant to be a momentary flame. It is meant to be a consuming fire. Keep your spirit awake. Keep your ears attentive. Keep your heart pure. The world will try to pull you in many directions, but I am calling you to stay close. Now, my child, what will you choose? Will you live by what you feel? Or will you live by what I have spoken? Will you drift with the tide, or will you stand on my promises? The time is now. The call is clear. I am not far. I am here. Take my hand, walk with me, and you will see what I can do through a life that is fully surrendered.